Okay, love them knives here. 2019 SHOT Show at the Maxpedition booth with the founder, Tim Tang. Tim, give us an overview of your product line. Let's do a little walk and talk and just have some fun.
Okay, thanks for stopping by, Richard. I really appreciate it. We're here at SHOT Show 2019, and we're launching some new products. But first, I want to just sort of walk you through our booth, give you a little background about Maxpedition. So, I started Maxpedition in 2003, and we started with the legacy line, what we call the legacy line. And back then, the Mali system was just a few years old. So the legacy line is based on the Mali system. So you'll see on the exterior of those packs, there's a lot of webbing. What that webbing is used for is for attaching pouches. We've had this line for 16 years, and it's basically a lot of iconic models like the Falcon 2 backpack, the Fat Boy, the Jumbo, the Sitka. Many of you probably are familiar with that. So we've had this line for 16 years. It's still well alive. We still make everything, and you can find it on our website.
All right, great.
So 3 years ago at SHOT Show 2016, what we decided to do was look back at everything we did with the legacy line and improve it. So coming over here, you can see this is AGR Advanced Gear Research. So with AGR, we had been making legacy for at that point 13 years. We looked back at our construction techniques, our materials, our components, and we thought, you know what can we do to improve everything? So we went back to the drawing board. We figured out, we're using 1000 denier nylon throughout for the legacy line. Let's figure out how to really reinforce the areas that were seeing a lot of abrasion, but also lighten up the pack in certain areas that don't see a lot of abrasion. So we came up with dual material construction. So AGR products are made with 1000 denier nylon on areas that receive a lot of abrasion or a lot of tension, and it's made of this custom 500 denier hex fabric in areas that don't, allowing the pack to be overall a lot lighter. We are using new techniques like this laser cut Atlas system, which is Mali compatible. It's laser cut from our custom composite material. We developed the gossamer mesh and the very visible grayscale interior that is on the interior, allows you to see your contents very well. A lot of different custom components like our shapeshift webbing. We developed several custom pieces of hardware that we're using throughout the line, like our straptor. Also our PJC polymer joining clips, which are both utility and design patented by me. So a lot of innovation. So this is the line that we took and just did everything in terms of R&D, tried to start fresh, start from the ground up, and come up with a better solution.
Okay, that's your Advanced Gear Research.
AGR
line.
Advanced Gear Research, right? So
AGR line. Okay.
This is where all the development happens.
Okay.
And then following that, in 2018, which was last year, we came out with our third line, and we'll walk over there and take a quick look at that.
Okay, so these are all different packs for different types of usage, right?
Correct. Yeah, different. We make backpacks, shoulder bags, crossbody bags that sling across the shoulder. Lots and lots of pouches for you to attach to the outside of the packs. We make hook and loop accessories that attach the interior for organization on the loop surfaces on the inside of the pack. So just a wide range of products. And before we leave this side of the booth, you can see we also make a lot of morale patches. We make several hundred different designs of morale patches, again, for you to decorate your pack or personalize, give ID, give a personality to your packs by attaching these to the exterior loop fields.
Really nice. Is there something about the pack that you'd like to open up and kind of show us any specific types of manufacture and things that people should appreciate about your pack?
Yeah, sure.
In particular?
Let me just show you this. On the interior of this is our Tiburon backpack from the Advanced Gear Research line. Just give you a quick overview. So this is the interior, and I mentioned some of the features. This gray material, we call it the very visible grayscale interior. Grayscale in that you have a lighter gray liner, you have a sort of a medium gray gossamer mesh pocket, and then you have some of this darker gray trim. So we call it the grayscale interior. Basically, it's a light color, allows you to see the interior without being orange or red or some bright color. This is sort of blends in with the overall look of our bag without being dark. This is our gossamer mesh. Again, another material that we developed. This type of material is actually from the shoe industry.
Wow.
So Maxpedition, when Maxpedition innovates and looks at materials, we don't just look at materials from the bag industry. We're looking outside of the box. This is a lot of the high-end shoes will have this type of material. But we figured that this was a great material because it's not webbing. It's a solid piece of fabric, but
yes,
there are areas where you have webbing like hexagons here. But in these areas, you can actually see through them, but there's fiber going through it. So this makes it extremely tear resistant. If you look closely at our grayscale interior, this liner fabric, you can see a very subtle, low repeating logo here. And they're hexes, so I'm not sure if you can catch that. Sort of catch that. But anyway, that is our logo that's been heat embossed on all the interior fabric. This is what we view as an anti-counterfeit measure. Maxpedition packs are one of the most copied packs in the industry, so we wanted to make sure that our AGR packs didn't get copied. So there's that heat emboss that goes throughout the fabric.
Excellent.
Yeah, okay. So we'll go over to the other end of the booth and we'll take a look at some of the third product line and some of our new products for this year.
Okay. All right. Here we are.
All right. So the third product line, the most recent product line, Maxpedition introduced is the Entity line. We launched this last year at SHOT Show, and this line is our line of covert concealed carry bags. So the other lines that you saw before, the two lines, AGR and Legacy, they're both overtly tactical. And over the years, we had a lot of customers come to us and say, hey, really like the functionality of your other packs, but we sort of want that functionality without looking like a tactical person, without looking like, I'm prepared for the end of the world, or to give any cues that I might be carrying a firearm inside. So our customers wanted something discreet and covert, which is what the Entity is. On the interior, you have all the features, all the great materials from our other lines. On the exterior, you have this very clean look. No loop fields for you to attach like a variety of patches. No MOLLE on the outside. It's just super clean, super streamlined and modern.
Okay, so let's take a look inside of one of these.
Yeah. So. This is our full Entity line.
Okay.
Last year we launched it. This year we're expanding it. So you're seeing here, this is our Entity 35, which is one of our new Entity models for this season. It's 35, meaning it's 35 liters in volume.
Wow.
Because it has a because it is the largest Entity backpack, we added a internal frame on the interior.
Oh, okay.
It's in the back. So fully supported with an aluminum stay running down the middle. The larger pack requires a little bit of more support. You can see on the interior, again, we have this loop lining for you to attach accessories. We have the gossamer mesh again, and we have the very visible grayscale interior.
Yes.
So you can see a lot of the new features and custom components from the Advanced Gear Research line have
and all
trickled
kinds
over
of
here.
little places to put things.
Exactly. So Maxpedition, we don't make bucket packs where it's just an open space.
Yeah.
We like to use every area, every surface area, and try to create some kind of feature that gives people the ability to organize or makes their life a little bit easier. So a
very clean look on the outside.
Exactly. With our Entity line,
and that's magnetic.
Let me show you some of the key features.
Okay.
We have a magnetic wings here. Basically what this allows is it allows you to close the pack before you zip it. The magnets sort of locate this front flap. Because it's a full clamshell opening, we actually have what we call drawbridge straps here. So basically when you have these drawbridge straps engaged, the pack can only open this much. giving you
Okay.
access from the top, but not flopping open and dumping everything out. When you want it to fully clamshell, you can very easily take this off, and now the backpack will clamshell all the way open, giving you full access to the interior. These straps that are hanging, we've created a sleeve here so you can actually tuck them away. So they're completely out of the way.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So we sort of thought of everything here. So with the Entity 35, other key features is that we have lifter straps. So what this does is that it lifts the straps up so the straps will conform better to your shoulder. Yeah.
Ah, wow.
And then you have all this slack here. So we have these hook and loop wings at the end of the straps where you can sew them away, just like that. So that allows you to manage the slack.
Wow.
Another difference of the 35 is that it has a padded waist belt.
Oh, nice.
So the padded waist belt is also removable in case you don't want it. You can completely remove it. And it has stash pockets right at hip level for your essentials.
Wow.
So again, this is the 35. Another backpack that we're coming out with this season for Entity is the Entity 19. So it's at the opposite end of the spectrum. This is the largest backpack. This is the smallest backpack. So the Entity 19, you know what? This is not the Entity 19. This is the Entity 21. This is the Entity 19.
Okay, great.
So this is the new product. Another key feature here is we have dual expandable bottle holders.
Oh.
So these dual expandable bottle holders, the way it works is that there's an upper zipper garage. So the upper zipper garage, the function is to keep the zipper pull from sliding all the way down when you don't want it to.
Okay.
When you want to open the pocket, you simply take the zipper pull out of the garage and you slide it down. Like so. When this opens up, you can see how the size of the volume here. Okay. This will fit up to a 32-ounce Nalgene bottle. You can retain the bottle in the pouch with this bungee. It's adjustable from the inside. And you can see that depending on the size of the bottle, there are grommets here. So you can actually, from the interior, undo this and move it to the top, depending on the shape of your bottle.
Wow.
So as you slide the zipper downwards, you can now see that there's a lower zipper garage. So the reason for this is that when you slide it all the way down, you would feed the zipper tab into it. So this prevents it from shaking and making noise. So this is This is a well-known feature, again, that we developed as part of the Advanced Gear research line, and we've moved that over to the Entity line.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
So yeah, so these are.
I wouldn't even thought of that.
Right. So with Entity, this season we're also adding a few more bags like the crossbody bag. So Maxpedition is very well known for our crossbody bags. Since 2003, we've had the VersaPack line, and the VersaPacks have been very popular, and lots of people around SHOT Show carry them. You know, you might recognize the name Fat Boy Jumbo. Well, with that concept, we carried that over to the Entity line. So now this is the Entity small crossbody at 9 liters, and we have the Entity.
How does that crossbody bag go on you? How do you carry it?
Yeah, so the crossbody bag basically is carried across the body.
Like sling style.
Sling style,
Okay,
there you go.
okay.
And then, like our backpacks, it's also designed for CCW, so we have this large CCW pocket, fully loop line, and this is where you put your UPW concealed carry holster inside.
Okay.
So,
wow.
So lots of new stuff. We also have tech slings, so these are slings for a small laptop or a tablet.
Oh, that's nice.
Also CCW capable. So CCW compartments, the access through here. And it's on both sides. Yeah, so that's sort of overview of our brand and our new product launch, and definitely appreciate Love Them Knives for stopping by our booth. So if possible, give them a follow on Instagram at Love Them Knives.
Well, Tim, yes, and I'll make sure and put a link to where everybody can see the line to your website, study up on it, and buy the gear. It's some really innovative stuff.
Thank you. And then, you know, if you want more information about Maxpedition, please visit maxpedition.com. And I'm personally running our Instagram page, so make sure you follow us at Maxpedition.
Will do. Thank you so much.
Thank you.